with no ultimatum. Proverbials conveying my verbatim proof operations.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to MMA Mondays with your favorite host of the Pride Rules MMA podcast. As always, we are sponsored by ADK Fightwear, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, Madama Jiu-Jitsu, and 2 Minute Warning Sports 360. I am your host, the Reverend Tommy D. Joined with me by just one co-host tonight, El Profesor, Omar Sangarima. What's up, brother?
Yeah, tu sabes. You know what's going on, brother. We're ready to get down on this fight breakdown. There's a lot to talk about, bro. I'm excited.
Hopefully, Chris will be joining us sometime soon. He found out that Dianna was coming on tonight. He went so hard in the gym doing squats, he blew out his O-ring. I think he might be on his way back from the hospital. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So
he's got the bouquet. He's ordering the bouquet.
Yeah.
For Valentine's Day.
Jesus. He had
Jesus.
his eyebrows rotated. He's doing it up.
You got to get it right. Get it tight. Yeah.
So, Omar, we had an event this weekend. We'll get to that in a minute. You know where I want to go at the beginning of the show.
Take it away.
Well, the UFC last week, as some of you have seen on my Facebook and on the show Facebook and on our Instagram, that the card was quote-unquote saved for UFC 222 by having, oh my God, Cyborg versus Dianna Karavas. As I said before, if you don't know who Dianna Karavas is, don't feel bad. Nobody else does either.
Oh, boy. Come on. I'm sure her mom knows it. Hey, come on. I'm sure she's got some
Yeah,
faith.
I mean, I know she's an Invicta fighter. I think she's just going up in weight for this fight. I don't know how they found this girl. I mean, did they put a casting call out somewhere? Like, hey, who wants to go in there for a subpar paycheck and get the shit punched out of you by the world champ and possibly get a second fight with the organization after your face is done getting ridden like a cheese grater?
It was the Mark Hunt talent agency, I think, put that call out and said, hey, we're having people to get punched for $5.
Oh, yeah, she's getting paid $5, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the part that bothers me, okay, Max was out. You're not going to make this a Fox card, which you fucking should, because nobody in their right mind is going to pay between $60 and $70 for this main event. How they could have saved it, even though we complain about it all the time, in this instance it would have made sense to having Frankie and Brian Ortega fight for an interim belt to give us 5 rounds to watch. You do not give these two guys 3 rounds to work with.
No.
It's not enough time.
They're handing out interim titles to everybody else and their mother, right? Or interim title shots. Hell, they had like a hybrid interim title opportunity happen this past weekend, right, Tommy? So that's fine, right? We can get some sort of like bastardized amalgam of title, interim title, non-weight missing fight situation, yet action fighters that are as game as they come, very exciting, would definitely blow out ratings. I think it would be one of those situations where as each round went on, the ratings would go up, like that whole Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner situation, right? You could see that sort of thing happening with these two crazy bastards. Give them 5, give them 7 rounds, give them 10 rounds. Don't not give them the opportunity to fight for an interim strap, especially with everyone else in every other division could roll a set of dice and be like, yeah, I'm up for a title shot. Interim or not, who cares? I don't get it, Tommy.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is maybe they offered it as a 5-round fight, maybe, and Ortega said he can't do 5 rounds because it's not enough time, but I really don't think that's the case with him. I mean, Frankie was already in training camp for 5 rounds, but Ortega doesn't look like the type of person who gets out of shape between camps. You know what I mean?
No,
like
not at all. He's having that avocado toast with Henner and Huron. Like, he's on that Gracie diet 24/7, brother. Oh, no, he's good.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a pay-per-view worthy card. And if you want to think about it, it kind of wasn't before either, just because of the supporting cast.
It was a
on the
stretch,
card.
Tommy, right? It was a stretch.
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Mackenzie Dern's making her UFC debut. That's cool. But,
Not mad at that.
You know,
never mad at that.
No.
No.
But your heavyweights are Stefan Struve against Andrei Arlovski.
Oh, Christ.
I'm paying $60 to $70 for that. I don't even know if that's on the main card because they don't.
I don't even
have the
know
card
if Struve's
situated
going to
yet.
make it. Is he going to make the walk? What's the over/under on that? There's side action on that in Vegas. I hate to say it.
I don't know.
Tell me I'm lying. That there's side action that something might not happen in the back. With
I don't know, man.
It's fighting, bro. Like I'm making fun and games here, but I don't think Stefan Struve should be in the fucking cage ever again. All right, if they're not letting Dan Hardy fight, how the fuck are they letting that dude get in there? Jesus, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, John Dodson and Moonhouse, that's on this card. Bobby Green's on this card. Hector Lombard's on this card.
Good God!
But it's just, it's not. It's
Lombard
to me, it's
stuff
not a pay-per-view
on this card too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
To me, this isn't a pay-per-view. It's a fight night, and they should have not had Cyborg come onto this card. I know she wants to fight 3 times this year. That's awesome, but now this might completely fuck up her fight with Amanda Nunes because Amanda Nunes is taking on another fight before their July fight, if it even happens now.
Watch something like even like a Chandler situation where that dude broke his leg in the title fight. Something crazy, right? Chandler Primus, that's who it was. I was trying to remember the dude's name that bellowed like a goat when he quote unquote won. But watch something weird happen like that. Or she gets sick again. Who knows? She gets some sinus bullshit, have some allergies, not take her Claritin, and the next thing you know, she's off another. If it's a money fight and we're in the era of money fights, then let the money fights be money fights. Make this a free card. Give back to the fans that have been paying your bills despite you putting out what's really amounted to a subpar product over the last year and a half now. And then try to recoup your losses and build up for the big summer that everybody always looks forward to. It's summer and then end of year. That's it. In between, give some free content, man. For God's sakes. Boost some ratings.
Yeah. I don't know if they don't want to do 3 fight nights in a row because there's 2 fight nights before this one, but Ortega and Frankie would get big ratings on a fight night with the rest of the fights that are on this card because it's free.
Exactly.
It's free.
Yeah,
There's a reason why over 1 million people watched the main event for Bellator between Chael and Rampage because it was free.
There's no way you're getting somebody to pay for Chael and Rampage. There's no way, exactly. There's no way you're getting somebody to pay for Chael and Rampage. But free fights? Okay, I'll tune into the 2 legend, past their prime type characters and see a fight break out. I'll always watch, you know. And you know what's funny is the 2 of the people talking here are some of the most dedicated folks in terms of I will plop down my cash to watch a fight break out. That's what we like to do. You know, other people like to go play golf. Other people like to go watch backgammon or even chess boxing, which I'm kind of into, but not as much. But it's always, we love watching fights. And we're complaining about how shitty this card is. You know, and it's one of our favorite fighters.
We're being robbed.
Yeah, they are.
We're being robbed.
We're being mugged. They're picking our pocket on this one, Tommy. They are.
Yeah.
It's too much.
I don't get it. I think it's a slap in the face to Frankie and definitely a slap in the face to Brian Ortega.
100%.
This is his spotlight now. You know, I understand, pay-per-view, that's a big spotlight. But people also have to want to spend that money. I don't want to spend that money to watch Cyborg bitch slap Yana Kunitskaya.
She's going to steamroll that broad. She's going to steamroll that lady. It's going to be bad.
If she doesn't, she's only doing it to make the fight last longer.
That's true. You know, something. Make it go down in the fourth, like we were talking about pre-show. You know, a little snatch, a little brick top type action.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's hard to be a UFC apologist.
I think they should have called Holly Holm to see if she would have been up to fighting Cyborg. No, they give another Jackson Wink fighter. It's another Jackson Wink fighter that's fighting her now. Is that what it is? We'll give the allure of the,
No, she's trying to fight the stable. Remember, like old school pro wrestling, right? You got to run through the stable.
Yeah.
And then who's the end boss, though? She did it the other way around. She beat the end boss, and now she's just running through the supporting cast first. And she did it backwards. But who else wants to see anything go on here? This lady, I applaud her for stepping up. God bless her. But what exactly are we looking forward to, and how the hell is that a main event? What's going on here?
I don't think it is. That's why like I said, I know we talk so much shit about the interim titles. There should have been an interim title for these two, for Frankie and Ortega. I know it sucks, but we don't know how long Max is out for. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I'm not excited for any other fight on this. Well, I'm excited to see Kat come back. I like Kat Zingano, and I'm interested to see how Mackenzie Dern is going to do, but not enough to get my hard-earned friggin' money. That's for sure. And
they raised the price, too. So what are you trying to do to me here, UFC? I love you guys.
Well, all I can say is congratulations on having probably the most streamed pay-per-view that they'd have all year for this card.
We endorsed that, allegedly. But we're just facing facts.
What's going to happen?
It's what the fuck is going to happen. The internet is going to be awash with streams of this product and you know what? I'm usually the no gods, no masters guy anyway, so it's not like you got to twist my arm here and say, oh, don't do that. No, man. You're putting out a shit-tastic product. I don't understand it. It's just sad. It just makes me pissed, as a fan. But, hey, Cyborg, go get your money. And I hope they're paying her a fat check to squash this broad. I hope they're giving Frankie and Brian some good cash for, clocking in and trying to carry this flaming turd of a card. I don't know who the fuck O'Malley and Suka Hamahath are, and that's the third. That's like the feature bout, right? It's the third to last bout. Struve and Arlovsky, Zingano, I can't wait. We follow her on Twitter. She's been putting in work. Want to see her come back. I'm intrigued at what she can do at 145. But again, she could anchor the prelims. She could be a great co-main on a fight night at this point to reintroduce her to the most fans possible. But I'm telling you, what are you gonna do?
And how game is Frankie?
Frankie will fight anyway. Yeah, but this is a different animal too. Holy shit!
This is a scary fucking fight because if he loses,
a completely different fighter, dude. It's not even, the preparation, the playbook, which are so important at this stage in the fight game, right? John Danaher did a great job explaining that on the Joe Rogan podcast. If you haven't listened to it, you're missing out, right? It's like a PhD dissertation on the fight game and jiu-jitsu in particular. So at this stage, game plans are super important. And now you went from, I'm fighting X to now I'm fighting, Z, somebody else, completely different with a completely different style, different things I got to watch out for, different strengths, hopefully different weaknesses, who knows? But that's tremendous. Shouts to Brian for stepping up, but Frankie for not bitching out and going, okay, yeah, I'll keep at it. What are you going to do?
Yeah, because the winner of this gets Max. You know what I mean? The winner of this gets Max. So, he's really putting his neck out on the line with this fight. And he's come out and said, this is probably my last shot at the title.
Well, he's a realist.
So he's putting it all out there now.
Yeah, and I like the fact, and that to me, that doesn't tell me anything where, that we don't kind of already know. He's been in the game a while. You know what I mean? We're very, very much fans of Frankie Edgar, but he's being a realist. What I also like, though, that it shows that he still has that sense of urgency where he knows, hey, listen, I'm not going to keep getting these. I'm not going to just think that because I've gotten them in the past that I'm going to continue to get them banking on my name. He probably knows stuff behind the scenes, fighting for his contract, fighting for his points, fighting for the fair share of the pie. this is his last shot at the top of that mountain. If he gets knocked down and he comes back, I mean, I'd feel really distraught, Tommy, if something happened and Ortega pulled out a win and did it to Frankie in this way. I'd be legit sad. I would.
But then he would just get Max when Max is better. Like that, this is Frankie's. It's his time now.
Hold on. You really, honestly believe that Uncle Dana is not going to try to pull a move and switch on our boy Frankie so something happens? Should he be given the slightest opportunity with the twist of fate?
He didn't when Frankie had to pull out. He was a douche about it, but Max got done dusting Aldo, and Frankie got the shot again.
Yeah, but Frankie wouldn't have gotten that shot if Aldo wins. I'm not saying because it's not deserved. I'm not saying because it's not deserved. I'm just saying because it always seems, I know I bust your balls about being a homer, but even looking at this objectively, it really always has seemed like for some reason Dana's got no love for Frankie and the boys over there. I don't know why. I really don't get it. He's got a model employee, in my opinion. Something happened. He did, exactly, and something happened. I don't know if he said no to like a shit contract.
No, Connor came along. That's what happened. Because if you remember the second Benson Henderson fight, Dana White was all over TV and all over social media. Frankie won that fight. That was a terrible decision. Like, Frankie was his boy. That was his golden boy. And Connor came along, and Frankie got pushed to the wayside.
I'm just nervous.
He dropped to 145.
You know.
I am, but either way, we were going to see this because I think Frankie could beat Max, and if Frankie beat Max, we were going to be seeing this fight anyway.
Yeah, Ortega was coming in, and he was doing it right. He had a tremendous win against Cub, so he was definitely going to be next in line after this dust settled. Between
he's 12-0. His star's rising right now, so he was definitely going to be next in line for the title shot. So either way, we would have been seeing Frankie versus Ortega if Max had won. So I'm not upset about the matchup. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see if it gets to the ground, which I'm sure that it will.
Yeah.
We're talking about two beasts of jiu-jitsu.
Absolutely. I think the wrestling's going to be the factor. In my opinion.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, Ortega's really good off his back.
True.
He's really good off his back.
Scary good.
But
he is.
Frankie's got Ricardo and Henzo.
Those are ace cards right there. Those are ace cards right there. Yeah.
So that's pretty much the only fight that I'm excited for. So hopefully the stars align right and everything goes fine seeing that card. So there were fights in Perth this weekend. What did you think
theoretically
of the event?
Hey, I mean, it was fights. I don't think that it was. It's weird because it's one of those where it's like not as terrible as it might have looked on paper. So maybe, to bring it full circle, we're kind of bagging this weekend up, or not even this weekend. Christ, the UFC 222, which is a month out roughly, or a little less than a month out. We're bagging that one, and who knows? It could turn out to be quite a banger. I like the show alumnus there, or not show alumnus, but we got to talk to this guy, right? Curtis Blades did some damage. People are talking about Ngannou he might be able to get that rematch to go there. I want to know what the hell's up with our boy's leg. That's my main takeaway and concern with the end of that main event, and also whether or not Rockhold is moving up. So all in all, I don't think it was. People were bagging on it before it was coming on. People were kind of giving it a little bit of the cold shoulder in terms of, hey, I'm not going to pay for this either, blah, blah, blah. But I enjoyed it. You know, but then again, the UFC is not marketing to me at all. We're not the people that they market to, Tommy. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, we're just not.
No,
like, we're gonna watch these. You know, we'll bitch about it, but we'll watch them.
I was impressed with Tyson Pedro when he was fighting against Safarov, because at first I saw Dagestani for Safarov, and I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy's gonna get worked.
Just that entire region instills fear. You know, I'm starting to understand this whole Count Dracula thing. I really am. Like, in a whole new light in terms of why people would switch to black magic in order to defend their borders in that area of the world.
Yeah.
It's a scary place, man. You know?
and I hope we never see fucking Jangalang or whatever the fuck his name was in the octagon again. Dirty son of a bitch.
Our boy I Pokes McGee there. I think, yeah. That's just, bro. It was so blatant, and it had such
he was
a
knuckle
direct.
deep in the dude's eye socket.
Bro, usually if you go that deep with your digits, you need to be calling somebody's parents and asking for hands in marriage here. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. If you're getting second or third knuckle in there, you're going steady. All right, you need to give somebody a pin. You need to call them every Saturday. You need to take them to a movie at least twice a month. Something, bro, because that was terrible, and it had such a direct effect on the outcome of the fight. I don't know how. It just. What do you do in that situation, though? Can they go back and review it and make it a no contest? You might know a little bit better than I do. Like, what are they going to do there? With the end of that?
No,
that
I mean,
no, you can't really, right?
No.
It's just kind of
got the win.
Yeah, but like,
the win.
I mean, do you go back and then I should say not go crazy like that, but like, are you suspending this guy? Are you fining him?
I think
like,
so. Absolutely.
You have to. That's I mean,
either you
that's
suspend him or you kick him down to another organization.
Do something, man.
To see how he fights there, to make sure he doesn't do that again.
Imagine if let me put it on this. Imagine if Matthews loses though, and it's something as a crazy. I just see. I don't see that.
Well, I think that he could contest. He might be able to contest that, and
it's so crazy.
I think so. They would have to bring it up, and then it could be turned into a no contest later, I think. I don't know how the ref wasn't seeing it. You know what I mean?
There was two people at that moment that couldn't see shit, all right? It was our boy and the ref.
Yeah.
One of them had crazy knuckles in his eyes at that time.
And you know what?
The
ref was not Mario Yamasaki. It was not Mario Yamasaki. So.
Oh, no.
You know?
No. Leave the poor bastard. I mean, come on, man. All right. I still think that most of his clothing from last week or a couple of weeks ago have hoof marks on him. All right, because just everybody just rode the Mustang all over his ass.
Hey,
Jesus.
I have defended him throughout this whole thing, and you know it.
Oh, okay. If you say so, brother. Oh my God. You know, I learned a new guillotine defense, though. I just want to bring that up. I'm gonna, anybody at Black Hole that wants to drill that with me, just raise your hand. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this? It looks like a bad YouTube video. It's like an outtake from a Boss Rutan, like how to win in a street fight at a bar sort of situation. You know, you poke them and the eyes are like this, bang, 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 bang. Like, nah, man. There's no way that you know. He made a concerted effort just to go. Boom.
So let's get on to you touched on it before, and I'm happy about it. And I think you know that you think I'm going to go with the Romero fight. No.
Yeah.
No. Punch me for $5, Mark.
You son of a bitch. God damn it. Oh, boy.
If you are walking down the street, any street in Sydney, Australia, and you see a gentleman sitting on the corner with a sign around his neck, punch me for $5. It's Mark. Give him about $25 and go nuts.
You're terrible. You're a bad person. You're tough.
Why? I'm sure we're going to see him as an alternate in the Bellator fucking heavyweight tournament soon enough.
That might be a good turn of events right now.
And then he'll lose and then say that the guys that he was fighting were on steroids. And he'll start that all over again.
But he'll be right in Bellator.
But am I accepted there, he probably won't complain like Pride.
I mean, yeah. With him, it's always been a case of like, hey, do I know what I'm getting into right at the outset? And then if he does, I don't like. Then he's more of a gangster about it. And yeah, fuck it, everybody on steroids, okay, And then boom, done.
Yeah.
That was my weak attempt at an accent, but he only gets up in arms when it's like, well, I thought this was gonna be fair, Nah, bro.
And let's not take away from. I mean, I don't want to take away from the fact, yes, Mark Hunt is over the hill and a legend that is a heavy bag with eyeballs and famous for getting bludgeoned to death and still being able to continue. Let's not take away from Curtis Blades' fight. I mean,
friends like that
down 10 times.
Enemies. Stop it. That's terrible.
Dude, he fought a great fight.
He ragdolled him. There was a couple times when he lifted up and Mark Hunt, hate him for what you want. He's not a small guy. So to manhandle him that way, that's impressive. Still, I think. Anyway.
Yeah. And like you said, this might have gotten Curtis his second shot at Ngannou, and
I hope so.
If Curtis follows the blueprint that Stipe had, he might be able to come out on top. I mean, you don't want to get clipped with one of those fucking punches, but
he would kill Ngannou if he fought him this way. Let's be real here. I think he's over the whole.
Tried.
I'm new to the UFC.
The first time they fought, he tried, but that was that was a couple years ago.
I think Curtis has matured, and we've all seen the Achilles heel for Ngannou. So I think Curtis, his time is now. Everybody's kind of getting on his train in terms of he's a dark horse for the division. The division needs young blood like him. I hope nothing but the best for our man right there. Keep at it.
So let's round third and head for home. Yoel Romero.
Oh my Lord.
Knocked out the prima donna, and it was fucking beautiful. It was beautiful.
Oh man, no love lost there.
I mean,
at
dude,
all.
I mean, the weigh-in where he's doing the interview with the fucking sunglasses on, like acting like who the fuck he is. Get the fuck over yourself, pal. Get over yourself. You lost to Cyclops in your first title defense. Lost. Got knocked the fuck out in under 2 minutes by Michael Bisping.
Nah, he overlooked him. Come on, man. Let's not get carried away too much here. All right, Bisping is certainly no Romero.
He's a cocky asshole. He is a cocky asshole who got exactly what was coming to him in this fight. I mean, David Branch almost had him out in the first round when they last fought. Yeah. All Rockhold does is talk shit on social media about, oh, Dana, give me my shot. Dana, give me my shot. Dana, give me my shot. Well, you got your shot, and then you got a couple of them that put you on your ass. It was beautiful.
Christ. It was. What I want to kind of pivot to real quick is I know Spanish, first language, and I've grown up with various members of my family having various degrees of grasp over English. I still can't tell what Yoel Romero is trying to get at half the time. I love him to death.
I love you. Oh,
I don't know. Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you know what though? Like, I'd be half nervous though hearing that because let's paint a picture for me, Tommy. What's the only thing that could make getting knocked the fuck out that much worse on on a televised broadcast, right? Is then having your assailant try to make out with you afterwards. It's just, I mean, it's like a bad dream. It really is. You wake up and it's like, oh no, I'm having the Yoel Romero sex dream again. But it's real this time. Like, man, come on. I just
well, with a guy with a guy like Yoel, you might just have to let it happen.
Really, you might. That guy's wrestling is not with a broken leg. No less either. That's what.
Yeah, he's nuts, man. I mean, it sucks that he missed weight and he didn't get the interim belt, but how does he not? How does he not get a shot at Whitaker when he comes back?
But he did get the belt. Let's be honest. All right, Dana's crazy. But who the hell else at middleweight are you gonna have legitimately fight Whitaker? You know what? Now that I said it, I just put it out into the world, and we're gonna have Conor fight for 185. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Right? Crazy shit could happen. Who the fuck knows? But I think it's him. It's got to be him.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be.
That's exciting too.
That
fight's
exciting. I mean, knock on wood. I hope this is wood and not like particle board. Everything is okay with Whitaker.
Whitaker.
You know what I'm saying?
God bless him. Exactly that. Yeah, for sure. You know, that's scary.
But I mean, will Romero be the oldest person to win his first title in the UFC if he beats Whitaker?
He probably his first title? Yeah, I could see that because the only other guy that I think that's even sniffing that age bracket and winning gold is Couture, and I don't think it was his first time. Obviously, when he was that age, and when he was probably like in his 40s when he beat Sylvia, no, but it wasn't his first time.
That's what I mean. We'll
find
out.
That's impressive.
Man, hopefully.
And you know what? He's got a Cuban birth certificate, Tommy, so we both know he's probably knocking on 50. He's closer to 50 than he is to 40. I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say that he's at least 46 years old. Like biologically. I have no doubt in my mind that he's not been there and, they told him, hey, listen, you know what? All you got to say is that, in between the time when the donkey got to town and when you were born was a good 6 years. So there was a little delay, but we're going to put this other date on your official documentation and it'll be all good. There's just no way. He's an old man at this point, but he's a freak of nature. And aside from that one little test, I mean, he hasn't really popped, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's suing the supplement company. You don't go those routes unless you're innocent. Now, he's not innocent of, sitting on the stool too long, watering himself up so he gives himself an extra couple breaths. I mean, I know they say, what was it? Was it Ric Flair said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying?
Yes. I mean,
I get that.
He's there. He's got that international fighter. Yeah, he's been an international competitor for how long? So he probably knows ways to cheat that we haven't even thought of yet. You know what I mean? And it's just that's the nature of competition. At that level, you're not telling me that you're not looking for every possible human fucking edge that you can possibly get. So, but bro, like he's getting super tested now, and he's not popping for dick. So you're telling me that he's I'm telling you.
I hope he wins that case.
Me too.
I hope he wins that case. I do.
I do too. It'd be nice to see his name cleared a little bit, and it'd be nice to see finally like what I don't like a really, really quick sidebar is like the imbalance of power that fighters seem to have in those situations, where it's like USADA comes in and says, "Go fuck your mother," and it's done, right? In many, in the preponderance of situations, it seems as though they're completely at the mercy. Again, you know what you signed up for, so it's negligence if you don't fucking, test everything or ask for every permission, everything you say, hey, listen, is this good? Is this not? But I'm glad if a fighter can, at least one, or maybe a handful, he'd be part of a handful, right, Tommy, that would be able to clear the name after the fact. But I'd be excited to see it. I would, for that reason.
Yeah, I'm right there with you too, man. I mean, it's really the only play. You know what I mean? It's the only play right now. So
I think so, man.
We'll see what happens. Okay, he doesn't get a shiny belt around his waist. I'm glad it didn't go to Rockhold.
Yeah, that's all we got to say for that situation for you, my man. You know, like, and I'm not much of a fan of his either. I'm not exactly, you know, signing postcards and sending them to Luke Rockhold fan club. All right, he already thinks enough of himself. He doesn't need me pumping up his ego.
No, dude, and it was that whole thing after the weigh-ins when he was doing that interview. Just made him look like a real dick.
100%.
Please leave your message for 516519455.
Oh no.
Oh, and that went straight to voicemail too. Oh boy, you wanna text her? I don't want to just be the random creeper. Giving her a big what up. Oof, that was tough. Damn, I haven't felt that sort of rejection since high school, bro. Like, that was hard. Ooh, boy. Damn. I have a fragile
she might
ego.
be driving on her way home from training. She does have a fight.
I know it's hard to think, but
up.
I have a fragile ego. That was tough for me to handle. Jeez, I'm having flashbacks to junior high school, and who am I kidding? You know, maybe 5 years ago before. Oh, okay. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hang on a minute.
Here we go.
Hang on.
I'm almost afraid to do it again. I'm having PTSD here, bro. I was an ugly kid, all right? Jesus. Took years to develop
this. She probably thought it was Chris calling, and she didn't want to answer the phone.
Game. Oh, goddamn. No, I do not share an area code with Christopher, the Primal fucking co-host, all right? No. Nor have I stalked her on the phone like Chris has. Negatory.
All right, let's try her one more time.
All right, here we go. If I get rejected, I might start crying on air, Tommy. All right? I'm gonna prepare you for this, brother. It might happen.
Oh, I love live radio.
Oh, boy. All right, it's not. Here we go. Oh no. I'm giving up, family. I'm feeling despair. I'm gonna hit you up in chat with what I'm calling. I might be me. It might be me. Now she's on the phone with somebody else. She's like, fuck them guys. Yeah, we're gonna give her some time. How about that? We'll give her a couple minutes. Tommy.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I mean, Dianna.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm like driving. I had to pull over.
Oh, no. We can call you back. It's okay.
No, it's good.
Okay.
I'm already stopped, so.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was telling Tommy I felt like junior high school, and like most of college again. Was, you know, like calling and then getting the like the super quick, and then the long one too after, where she's calling a friend being like, yo, this guy's called me again, I don't know what to do. I hung up on him the first time. Oh, I have PTSD. Oh shit. It's over.
I know, I saw the number. I'm like, I don't know this number. Click, and I'm like, wait.
Oh.
What made it funnier, Dianna, is the fact that we're live right now. We were calling you live, so the listeners heard you hit the FU button on us.
Oh, no!
100%. You know, and it's funny.
Oh,
it's funny, Dianna. But usually we've gotten better and slightly more professional, where it's like, okay, I'm going to call them in the screening room. We've been doing that for every other call. I want to say for like the past 4 months now, right? 5 months, maybe more. Yeah. And for some reason, our intrepid host here, Tommy, goes, you know what? Call her live. Call her on air. Why not? I'm like, okay, you're the captain of the Enterprise.
The one
and
time.
I do.
And I'm just
Rejection. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Dianna? How you been?
I've been great. Just training and back to my normal routines. Life's great.
So, last time we talked to you, you were getting ready to do a jiu-jitsu super fight.
Right, correct. Yes, against opponent that I just fought in MMA about a week ago. So that was exciting. I wish I talked to you guys before that. to like to kind of like fill you in as to what's going on, you know?
Did we lose her?
But
No,
yeah, last time we talked, I had a super fight coming up against Tanisha Tennant, and it was grappling, submission only, and it ended up going the full time. Nobody submitted anybody, and it was a draw because unless it's like a submission, they don't consider it like a winner or loss. So after that, I kind of took a little time off, you know, to let my body recover. I did a lot of cuts, you know, like the whole year, and I just needed, you know, some time off and to spend with my family and whatnot. So took a few months off and came back and decided to jump on a fight against Tanisha Tennant. Unfortunately, I lost, but it was a great experience. I just fought like last week, so you know, it was great. It's great to be back in the cage, and I can't wait. I think this year is going to be a big year for me, and I think by the end of the year I'll probably turn pro. But in the time being, I'll probably have another 3 or 4 amateur fights, and I'm looking to compete a lot more in jiu-jitsu this year. You know, I don't want to take that away from my training, or, you know, because obviously I have to devote a lot of time to MMA practice and striking and, you know, wrestling, but I don't want to forget jiu-jitsu, you know. I have a lot of love for jiu-jitsu, so I want to be able to go up the ranks and eventually, you know, get, like, recognition in the jiu-jitsu world as well.
Well, those Rise Invitationals are usually big because they have a lot of current, you know, fighters on them and stuff like that.
Correct. And the good thing is that, you know, they're like exposed, so they're like on UFC Fight Pass, and, you know, there's a lot of big names going there and fighting, so it's definitely a good thing, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So you said you took some time off. You just took a fight like a week ago, and then you have a fight in March. So you're getting back on that once-a-month fight thing, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that never stops. That's always going to be me.
Yeah.
Never going to change. I don't know. Actually, for me, like, as long as I don't have any serious injury or, you know, like, okay, like a few black eyes, a few bruises, and, you know, that's nothing to me. I can just jump in. Like, I was training immediately, like, the next day after my fight. So as long as I'm good and, you know, God keeps me healthy, then I'm going to keep going. Nothing can stop me.
So what do you know about your upcoming opponent? When is it? March what?
It's March 11th.
Okay. I
haven't heard, like, the promoter kind of, I mean, they contacted me and they said, you know, we want to put you in our card on March 11th. I believe it's for Extreme Cage Fighting, if I'm not mistaken, and it's going to be in Queens. So I'll have more information within a week or so about the opponent and, you know, where exactly it's going to be. So, you know, I'll keep in touch with you guys, and I'll come on the, you know, podcast again, and we could talk more about it. But as of right now, I just know, like, the date, and, you know, I don't know a lot more. Like, they just contacted me, like, last week, so I don't have a lot of information.
It's so exciting, though. Like, it's super exciting. Yeah. You're just like, hey, I don't really know, but yeah, sign me up. I'll go fuck somebody.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm training, so, you know, for me, like, I don't really care about, like, who's the opponent or whatever. I'm gonna keep training as if I have an opponent, and, you know, I just keep on working on my stuff and what I need to work on, and, you know, my gaps, and, you know, I just get better. I don't worry about the other person. I just worry about my game, and, you know. Because at the end of the day, I can't go by, you know, the opponent. Like, I let them worry about me. I worry about, you know, myself.
Nice.
Well, I hope you get a tetanus shot before you go into Queens. You know what I mean?
How dare you, Tom?
Might not be too clean in there.
Why? What's up? What's up with Queens?
Yo, what is? Says the man from Jersey. Yeah. Okay. Yo, chill out.
Dirty
right
Jersey. No,
Relax.
Yeah.
I hate New York. I hate New York.
Stop it.
I don't like
I'm
it
right
at
there
all.
with you.
though. New York loves you though. Come on, Queens. We're a good
I
crowd.
spent too much time in New York. I'm not a New York fan. I spent too much time there.
No.
I used to get all my tattoos done in Queens.
Right? Yeah.
Speaking
there's
of
some
tetanus
good
shots?
spots there.
That's great, Tommy.
No.
Like, that's great.
I'm like,
Why
no.
do you think I'm warning her, man?
No, I definitely
I have my
them.
shots. Damn it, guys. I travel internationally. Fuck you guys.
Oh,
Like, what?
hey, I
Yo.
travel international.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying.
Exactly. Right? Yeah, you know. You gotta look at the punch card, and you gotta see what the date is. Okay, that's within 7 years. We're good. We're fine. It's normal.
I'm really against shots and like doctors and everything.
Smart lady. Telling you.
I don't.
So
But you're a
no flu
fighter.
vaccine? No flu vaccine though? Like let me ask you that. Let me jump on that.
Nope.
No? There you
Nope.
go.
No.
Good. You're
Very
telling the flu
expensive.
to kiss your ass, right? You're like, yo, I'm tough. All right? I got
Yeah,
natural
seriously.
immunity. Fuck
I don't
you.
even like take. I'm so dramatic. Like I'll be dying in bed sick, and I'll refuse to take like a Tylenol or like a NyQuil. Like no.
Good.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
No, we're
You're-
losing
I
that as
know,
a
man.
culture.
I mean,
We're losing
you
that.
know,
Come on.
you're doing this.
There is nothing wrong with NyQuil. I take 2 Benadryl just to go to sleep at night.
Oh my God, that's so bad. Don't do that.
Oh, that's
You know what?
habit.
There's
That's habit forming.
take
Come on.
melatonin. It works.
Yeah.
Melatonin or
Watch C-SPAN.
uh,
Just watch like a congressional debate for like a half hour. Be like, yo, I'm done. I'm outie 3,000 right now. Fuck it. It's over. Oh.
I'll watch Connor's greatest hits to go to sleep. He usually puts.
Oh,
me to sleep.
oh, you had to. This hating ass motherfucker
Well,
over
no,
here.
she's a Conor McGregor fan, so I had to. We don't have Chris
Of
on
course.
tonight, so I gotta bash Connor to somebody.
Yo, Chris is crying right now.
Why? Why you guys hate Connor?
You see, what do you mean, you guys? Don't be lumping. See what I mean here? All right? No, I'm the voice of reason. I'm the centrist. Some days I'll be like, hey, Connor's got the right game plan. Other days,
Yeah.
I don't understand where he's coming from. So but Tommy over here, yo, Tommy's got that kiss of death on Connor at all times. I don't get it, Diana. Makes no sense. Fuck, man.
Hey,
Yo,
don't hate.
That's what I'm saying.
don't
That's all it
hate.
is. Haterade.
Well,
All
come
it
on,
is.
you fight more than he does. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah, but like I don't
Facts.
know. For me, like he's already, proved a point, like made a name for himself. So it's not like he's like retiring. He's only like 28, 29. How old is he? He's mad young, You see people at his age go in the UFC and then they start their career. He's already like up there. So for
But
He's
he's
retired.
Year,
But he's retired.
Don't
He's
kid
rich
yourself.
as shit. Diana.
He's retired.
Come on.
retired. He's gonna come back.
$100 million?
He's gonna fight again.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but
fight
I
the
don't know.
IRS.
No, money runs
is
out.
what he's gonna
When
fight.
you live the high life like that, money runs out. So you gotta, go back to work.
Yo, no, that's all
Unless you
rentals. His yacht
invest
is
your
rented.
money in like the right stuff.
He invested in Bitcoin and it's all stolen. Like it's gone. That's the only time we're gonna see him come back.
Well,
Fuck.
what's up with this little Bitcoin shit everybody's like up to nowadays?
I
don't really
I
get
think
it.
stay away.
It's a sham. I think
it's a Ponzi
sham.
scheme. It's 100% a
Yeah.
Ponzi scheme. Get out of here. All right?
Don't invest your money in that, Diana.
Go invest in alpacas or like some other random, you know what I'm saying, like emu sweaters or some shit. Like that has
God.
more fundamentals.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't like investing my money in other people. I'll just invest in myself.
That's what's up. There you go. See? The best investment period. You're working hard and you're getting that cash.
Can't go
Boom.
wrong,
Fuck no. No, man.
Can't go wrong.
So, Diana, I wanted to, now that we have you on the show, what do you think about the UFC's decision with UFC 222 having Cyborg fight Yana Kunitskaya? Do you even know who she is?
Ridiculous. I know who she is. I don't know. I feel like they're bringing all these irrelevant girls to fight her, and honestly, they're not making the right fights. I don't know. I feel like Cyborg is a whole other level. Like I just don't see this girl beating her. I don't think she has the experience. I don't think she has I don't know. You never know, honestly. I'm not gonna doubt anybody because shit happens. But I just don't see this girl beating Cyborg at all. Like Holly Holm, this girl apparently trains with Holly Holm. I was just looking at it. She gets in rounds with Holly Holm and shit, but I don't know. I don't see that happening. It's just she has a shorter reach, so she's not gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna come with the longer reach, so I'm gonna catch her. Cyber is really once she takes off, she starts swinging. There's nothing you can do. But unless this girl has this crazy ground game where she's gonna take her down, but I don't even see that happening. So I don't know. I'm not too excited about to watch this fight. It's not a fight that's gonna be it doesn't hype me up. But what I want to see is this Australian girl. What's her name? Magana, or I don't know her name. She's
Magana?
I don't know. I'm gonna tag you guys and cause wait, I'm gonna look her up. Anderson.
Oh,
Magana,
Megan Anderson?
Oh, Megan Anderson. Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
fucking know her name.
Hey, man. That's
and
fine.
Then, I want to see that fight. I think she's gonna,
We all want to see that fight, but she's not clear. Apparently, she can't fight.
No, she keeps lying.
I know.
She keeps lying on her damn fucking visa. Is what? Let's spill the tea report here. All right, the last time.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Last time that she tried to get into the country, she said something, and it was something innocuous. It was nothing crazy in terms of just but you can't. It's not like a suggestion. There's some forms you can fill out, say you're applying for liability insurance for a business. Of course, we don't go up more than 5 feet on a ladder. Fuck it, right? Mm-hmm. That you can try to lie a little bit about, but you can't lie about trying to get into Trump's America. It's not gonna go.
Yeah, right.
It's just not.
Right.
They're trying to get people here to boot them out. Fuck it. She
didn't have a visa. That's what happened.
No, she lied about something on her visa application, and then it turned around and bit her in the ass. And she's trying to pull a Glover Teixeira and basically fuck her own career up. It's not good. Everything else was set for her to come over for the last time, and that's why the hype machine was getting ready. I was getting fired up because, hey, you pointed it out. Somebody with length and reach, right? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
definitely.
She tried to lie to the government.
I'm very interested in watching that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sucks for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, unless they do something in Australia, no, I don't know. Who knows?
That'd be the move. I was yelling about that. Yeah, I was like, or go do it on a boat. Didn't they have Evander Holyfield fight people on boats when he was he couldn't see, and he was 95.
That's crazy.
Right, they had him on.
Do that shit.
There you go.
I would fucking definitely do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm supposed to curse.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, no, you're allowed to curse here.
Come on.
Oh, okay, then fuck it.
Yeah, there you go. Get loose. Well, we were talking about that fight. Because Frankie got screwed on that fight card.
Oh, my God. I honestly... Okay, I know. I feel like that's never gonna happen, Max Holloway versus Frankie. But I'm very curious to see this fight because I really, really am a big fan of Brian Ortega, and Frankie's it's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to watch it actually.
Oh no, we love the fight. We don't love the fact that it's only 3 rounds. That's what we don't love.
3 rounds?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
right.
The problem
because
we have with this fight.
Yeah, right. Because this guy is not. Oh, that sucks. That sucks for Frankie too, because he deserves, the title. I think that it would be a very interesting fight between them two, and I think that Frankie would pull through and get this title. But I guess now this guy's hurt, so I don't know.
Yeah,
injuries and shit.
and I mean it sucks because this was supposed to be for the title, but like when Omar and I were saying before the show is they should have just made this a Fox card, not had Cyborg and this Kunitskaya fight, and have Frankie and Ortega headline a fight night card.
Yeah, right.
And let them fight 3 rounds or 5 rounds. That's what it should be.
Yes. I agree.
So so we were wondering your thoughts on the Cyborg fight, but I know Omar's got some questions for you, so go for it, Omar.
You piqued my interest real quick with the mention of injuries, right? So the injury bug is tearing apart a lot of these cards. How the hell do you manage to fight every damn month? It seems, or like every. I mean, you might have a fight at the end of this call. Like, I don't know what's going on. You fight all the time.
True.
Yo, how do you handle it?
You know what? It's funny because I was a week before this fight, leading up to this fight, a week before exactly, I was doing sprints with my coach, and he had me like on the fastest pace of the treadmill. It was like 14. I didn't even know my legs could go that fast at that point. So he made me do like 10 sprints, and at the 8th sprint, I remember telling him, I'm like, I hurt my glute. I pulled something. It really hurts. He's like, I don't care. Keep fucking going. You're not going to stop. You're not going to give up. I'm like, okay. So I did 2 more, and I really felt it. So for 3 days, I could not move. I could barely walk, barely squat. So I was like, oh, my God, I don't know what to do. So then, I took some rest. I stretched it out a little bit, and, I was like praying to God. I'm like, please, 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 I will not pull out of this fight. And I just rested. I rolled like that foam roll or whatever that is, and I was smart about it, and it went away. But for some reason, I mean, knock on wood, God is on my side with that. I haven't had any serious injuries. I managed to, keep my health and everything on point. So, that's really important. You have to take care of your body. I know I'm only amateur, but I train like a professional, so I feel that makes a difference,
Well, I mean, you essentially fight once a month, and knock on wood, like you said, you don't get injured. So, I mean, wow.
I'm Wonder Woman.
There you go.
The same first name, too. I knew what was going on. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
You should come out to the Wonder Woman. You should come out to the Wonder Woman theme song.
Right,
instead of Cardi B.
No.
Honestly, listen. Okay. So, there's a funny story with that. There's a funny story because I didn't even pick that song, but in that moment, I just like nothing is stopping me, like I'm like in the hype of the moment, so I just make the best out of it, and I just sang that whole song while I was walking out. But it's the funny part is that I didn't even pick my walkout song because when we got there, they're like, oh, the DJ's gonna do random selection. So I'm like, what? I need my walkout song. And I was like bummed out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't care. I'm gonna just make the best out of this. I'm like, nothing is gonna like make my day go like just a bit wrong. So, you have to have like a positive mindset no matter what. Some people are like get like, oh my God, no. But I really like I owned that song as soon as I came out. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna like, I don't know.
Well,
it was a fun night. Rose. It was a fun night. Yeah.
Rose was going out for a championship fight. They didn't have her.
Exactly. Her you can't. I love that girl. Oh, you don't even know. I don't have a lot of role models, and I don't really like say like, oh, like I'm a big fan of this person or that person, but honestly, like she's definitely one of my role models. Like she's very humble. Like she's a good person. Like the thing that she said, like after her winning that belt, like the only thing that stuck by me, like she said a lot of things, but the only thing I remember every day says a lot about her, and it's very true. It's very, very true. Like that means a lot to me, and I try to do that. I live by that every day. Just be a good person. Try to help at least one person, like just do the good things in life. You know, the little things in life like that count. So that's the things that make me happy. Obviously, the winning makes me happy too. You know, but we can't win everything. We can't win everything.
Be a good person, says the person who hit the FU button, knowing she had a podcast to do tonight.
No, I was driving. I'm like, who is this? Click. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? When you text me, I'm like, fuck, let me pull over it.
I haven't had a drop of whiskey in over 4 years, and today I'm getting close. Like that just cut me deep. So, God damn it.
Oh, man.
I have to catch a meeting tomorrow.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Nah. But that was crazy though. Live on air. I'm like, I got this. Oh yeah, I got the number too. Oh, bye-bye.
I promise. Next time I won't do that.
Next time I ain't calling. Next time one of these guys can click the number. Forget
man.
this. I ain't doing it.
I'm gonna have to call you then. Shit.
Just something. Please. We'll give you the 917, and you can call us, and I'll pass it through. Fearfully, no. You might call me just to hang up. I don't know.
Damn, that really hurt your feelings. I'm gonna.
You don't understand.
I'm gonna have that in mind next time.
I was a dork as a kid. What can I say?
Oh my God.
It's all
okay.
good.
So
aren't we all?
Yeah. So you said the plan is to go pro by the end of the year or the start of 2019?
For the end of the year, I think. I know my coach wants me to get as much as experience possible and everything, but honestly, it could be at the end of the year. Like you never know what happens. Life happens sometimes. So, I'm hoping by the end of the year, if not in the beginning of the next year. But it's definitely really. I mean, I want to do it pretty soon, because there's a lot more. I mean, there's like a lot of like no's and amateur, like no elbows, no this, no that. Like I want to be able to play with all that, I practice it with my team. Like all my teammates, like the guys that I train with, they're all pros. So we all like we play with everything, I want to be able to go in a fight and play with some elbows. It's fun.
It changes the game. Right.
Well, with the amateurs, it's also shorter time too, because like it seems
exactly.
like in the fight, like your last fight, you just ran out of time.
Exactly. No, and that's another important factor, that the rounds are longer, so you have more things to do, and like if you're a ground player, you're working on the cage takedown or whatever, like you have more time. Like in 3 minutes, you're like fucking rushing because. You're like, oh, I'm gonna run out of time, and if I get a bad position, then I'm fucked, So it's kind of like, it's frustrating. So that's why. That's definitely another reason why, like time, because I train. Like my coach will not let me leave sparring night unless they do 5-minute rounds, and then I really don't get like I don't have that like a lot of fighters struggle with, like, oh my God, they get gassed out or whatever. Like, I don't get tired. I keep going and going and going because I'm used to it. Like, when I'm sitting down, like, in the corner, when, it's just, like, I'm not even breathing heavy. That's how, like, comfortable I am with 3-minute rounds. But, you got to work with what you have, so can't complain. It's all, like, practice.
They need to switch some stuff up with the amateurs, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Even if it's just
and
the time.
Time, and then, like, not even that. Like, I feel like they favor, like, amateur favors, like, the grapplers, Like, there's not, like, no kicks to the face or no elbows or no this, no that. Like, everything's, like, so limited. And then, I mean, thank God I don't have to wear those stupid shin pads anymore. So I'm glad for that.
Those are the worst.
Yeah,
like, those are not fun in the least when you're trying to, like, actually do jiu-jitsu with them fucking things on. Oh,
exactly. I hate that.
Nope.
I really hate that.
Don't they make heel hooks easier, though?
Not really. Not really when you have that bulky thing in your leg. Like, I don't know.
I slip on shoes
like
when I fight people, though. I put shoes on them, and then I heel hook them. That makes it dumb easy. Like, let me tell you. You ever heel hook a dude in wrestling shoes? Hell yeah. You just when they're not looking, you slip on like a little wrestling shoe. You tie it on in a scramble.
Well,
you bust out a
yeah.
heel hook.
You're right. You're right.
Hey,
Yeah, that would do it. That's smart. I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah. Hey, it's amateur rules. It's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. It's so hard. I'm not like a really heel hook person, but I guess I'd try it. I'll always try new stuff, so.
Heel hooks are amazing for people who could do them. I can't do them, but heel hooks are amazing for people who could do them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, when I roll with, like, a little less experienced people, like, I'll get them a lot. But, like, once I go with people that just know their shit, then I have no chance. I'm like, yeah, okay. Next.
Yeah.
Let me go for an armbar.
The basics.
So what you're saying is when you step on the mat with a white belt, it's heel hooks aplenty, basically.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't even say white belt. Like, in our school, like, there's, I mean, the white belts don't really roll. Like, you have to have, like, 4 stripes and above, I think, to roll, you know? So it's, like, it's experienced people that I roll with. But I'm saying, like, when it's, like, a brown belt or, like, a purple belt, like, advanced one, then I'm just like, But that's good, though, because, you know, it's good to see. Like, you always have to transition, like, and work on your game. So I feel like that's good that I'm not always getting my way. It opens up other paths where, you know, you just learn your game more and more. So I love jiu-jitsu. Never stop.
Do you get to train in the gi a lot? Do you train in the gi a lot?
Yeah.
Or no?
Well, for this past camp, I was doing a lot of, like, wrestling and no-gi and stuff like that, so I didn't get a lot of time. Like, I definitely missed it. Since my fight, I've been trying to, like, train with the gi a lot, so I'm trying.
Well, what belt are you now?
I'm a blue belt.
Ah, okay. Omar, she's got the same belt as us, so kick the shit out of the both of us, probably at the same time.
100%. And you know what? What I feel like she's gonna try to heel hook me in the gi, and not give a fuck. Like I feel like she's got that in her. 100%.
I definitely do.
Yeah, there's see, you wearing the gi, I don't give a shit. This is street rules. We're heel hooking in the gi. Get over here. She's reading. Exactly. She's not caring.
What?
I like it.
Diana, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. We heard the door open and we heard a gentleman's voice. I thought you were about to kick the shit out of somebody trying to steal your car or something.
I definitely would.
Somebody's knocking on her window and she's like, I'm on the phone, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, can we not do this right now? I'm on a phone call.
Yeah, hold on. And then you just hear her in the background, hold that, take that. Like, you know, fucking. Oh, no.
So is this fight going to be televised, like on the internet or anything?
I don't think so. I don't think this one is, but I'm fighting in May for King of the Cage, and then I might be doing in May also. I might be fighting for Triton Fights, the one that I just fought in September. So that's going to be televised.
So you're going to have 2 fights in May.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Right, yeah.
Also doing a gay Olympics.
Oh my god. Yo.
Oh. Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna kill my coach.
That's totally okay. We're you know, they can have Olympics too, right? This is
oh my god.
No, it's okay. It's not just judgment free. Stop it.
Oh my god. I can't.
That is tremendous. Jesus Christ.
Please stop making her
Oh my God, I'm crying right now. I can't.
Oh yeah, she got to drive. We can't be doing this. We're taking people's lives into our hands here. All right, we gotta be serious. Yep. Okay, so yeah, taxes and voting. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
And voting. We'll bring it back. We'll just bring it back to boring stuff like C-SPAN, right? No Benadryls. Just MSNBC.
No Benadryls.
Exactly. Team No Benadryl.
Melatonin.
Exactly. Team Melatonin. Not to be confused with Team Melanin, which meets every second Thursday of the week. That's a different team. I'm part of that. I have a melanin pass, but that's a different topic. That's why I'm from Queens. So anyway. So Tommy, what do you got? What do you got for to close it up here? I think. What do you think?
Yeah. So, what else you guys got going on over there at Dante Rivera's? You got any other fighters got some fights coming up that the people should be looking out for?
Definitely. My teammates are fighting for Ring of Combat in Atlantic City.
They're also doing a tap dancing competition.
Okay, I'm in the car.
That's at the same Olympics.
He's driving me crazy.
Is it the same Olympics, sir? I believe we're onto a theme. Oh,
yeah, everybody's in the Olympics apparently. We're
like
very
that.
much talented.
That's amazing. Baton twirling and tap dancing.
All my male fighters are figure skaters.
But yeah, my teammates are fighting in March 2nd for Ring of Combat Atlantic City. So that's going to be a big card and an exciting one to watch. One's going to be for a title.
Who is that keeps chiming in?
My coach, Dante Rivera himself.
Exactly.
That's Dante? Oh,
yeah, hell yeah.
Why didn't you tell us that you had Dante on? What the hell?
I know. He's a bully.
Never.
I can't.
Yeah, no, man.
I'm like
It's a
trying
bad
to
time
concentrate in this.
It's a bad time to be called a bully. We can't have that, all right? The political climate is such. He ain't having that. I like how he dodged that. He's like, miss me with that bully bullshit. It's over. I'm not having any of that right now. Yep. Well played, sir.
You should have told us that you had Dante with you.
Stop it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. He ran into the store, so I was waiting in the car.
I don't want to be seen in public with her.
Shut up.
He ran in, had a hoodie on. There's actually sirens going off in the background. She kept it running. God bless her. She knows it.
I leave her in the car like an old dog.
I'm going to kill him.
Oh, my God. Yo, Dante's on fire. This fucking guy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you guys need to do. You guys need to just have him on a podcast. You'll have you rolling on the floor.
I've been trying.
No shit. Yo, Tommy, that cut Tommy.
To get him to call in.
Whoa. Jesus.
Okay, how about we do wait.
Watch what you drop.
I know I'm holding it. Oh my goodness.
You drop the bag, you'll be the first person unconscious on a fucking podcast.
Yo, I can't wait to listen to this after.
This is amazing. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're on iTunes.
We should definitely.
Check us out on iTunes.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna go listen to it right after, and I'm gonna laugh a little more. But we should definitely do this again. I'll have him talk for the whole time.
Oh, for sure. Well, listen, Dianna, I know you're busy. Thank you for answering the phone this time.
That's tough.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it, and hope to get on here soon. Maybe sometime within the month, and we'll have Dante headline it.
That
works, yeah. Yeah, I've messaged him before and got no answer for him to come on the show. So
you're still getting no answer. No. He's not directly talking to you, Tommy. You notice that? He's talking in intermediaries. He ain't dumb. He's like, fuck that Tommy.
Well, listen, Dianna, good luck. March 11th, when you know who your opponent is and everything, let us know. We'll have you back on.
Awesome. Perfect.
All right, Dianna. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. You too,
Thank
guys.
you, Dianna.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow,
Dante.
special appearance by Dante Rivera.
Dante Rivera's a fucking madman, and we need to get him out.
Yes.
I would leave her in the car like an old dog. Like, what the fuck? Bro.
I kind of had a feeling that was him.
Me too. When I heard
when I
heard his voice, I'm like, oh shit. Could it be? You know? And then he just started throwing the bombs, and I'm like, that's definitely fucking Dante Rivera. There's no, come on. Who else is gonna have? Just get on somebody else's podcast and just start fucking laying down the law. Oh my Christ. That was phenomenal.
Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. She was
But,
fun the first time, but she was 100% funnier this time.
Dianna fights legit. She legit fights every month. This is not. It's not even hyperbole, bro. This is crazy.
And she's gonna have 2 fights in 1 month.
And and she's like, yeah, and she's looking forward to it. And I bet you, like, if she could, if one of them goes well, and she has like an off pair of 2 weeks back to back, she might slip another one in there and be like, you know what, I had nothing else to do. It was either this or bet on the ponies, and save some money. And then she goes and fights, just for Jesus Christ, man. Imagine when she turns pro. I'm telling you, she's gonna be so fun to watch and active. Not any of this.
Yeah, no, she's. I mean, it's just like I had said. It's like in her fights, it just seems like she just runs out of time, and that's the problem with these, 3-minute rounds that these amateurs fight. Like, I get it. It's the first step, but something's got to change with that.
There's some pro fights. There's some pro fights on this card that we were lambasting that I wish would be 3-minute rounds. You feel me? Like, let's switch them up a little bit. Some of these pro fights I could go with, let's just give you 3 minutes. Let's get you out the door. God bless Mazel Tov. All right? Tip your waitress. Try the veal. But she could do a lot in 5 minutes, man. I really feel like she could do some work.
Oh, absolutely. And you look at the clip that Tricia posted on the 2-minute warning page of Diana's ground and pound. She's a beast.
She's a fucking animal. Like, she really is. She doesn't play games. She hits hard. She hits often. She's relentless. And
it's not like, the jiu-jitsu lineage that she's coming from is as top-notch as you're going to get. Sean Teague trains at Dante's as well.
Yeah. So that's a lot of jiu-jitsu a lot of the time. And it's really great to hear, and it was unsolicited. It was, I love jiu-jitsu. I'm never going to let it go. Like, I love it. I want to get back to it.
Well, look at one of her sponsors is.
Yeah, she's
Robust Kimonos.
Yeah, and those are, let me tell you, that's a tough sponsor to get. They don't fuck around with everybody. You know what I mean? Like, they don't, and I've seen folks with them, like, with their product. That's some good gear. Shout out to Robles, paving the way. Been in the game for a while too.
Yeah.
So,
And I remember when we had Dianna on the first time, and I was talking to Sean, and I was like, yeah, we have Dianna on. He's like, from Dante's? I was like, yeah. You know her? He goes, I don't know her. He goes, but Dante talks about her all the time. He goes, she's a fucking beast. So, yeah.
You gotta, coaches and the people that they coach, right? Coaches and athletes, you're not going to get that level of ball busting back and forth unless you're doing your job at the gym. Am I right, Tommy? Like, you've seen that. If a coach doesn't like a person, if a coach thinks, hey, this person's here just to, kind of be here, you're not going to get that sort of rapport. We got maybe a little tiny slice of it, but it seems as though they get along pretty well, right? It seems as though, like,
oh, yeah.
They're, so that in a weird way, I know people who don't train or don't know that dynamic are going to be like, yeah, you got a close vibe from that exchange. I did. I really did that they're, they're tight, and he probably holds her in high esteem because she is a fucking animal, man. We've seen what she can do, and Dante doesn't waste his time. You know what I mean? Dante's not one to be like, hey, listen, he's going to invest his time in people that he knows are gonna give him 110%. He has that reputation, at least from what I know. And I think you'll back that up, Tommy. But so she's the real deal, man.
Oh, 100%.
She's the real
100%.
fucking deal. Ooh, boy. When she goes pro, Jesus Christ. I keep saying that because I just want to keep her. I just want to keep. I just want her to get paid. Just to be honest, be that active, get some ducats for the wins. Keep building the resume that way, and that's it's cool, man. She's got the right attitude, I think, to go far in the sport, bro.
No, she definitely does, and I know she's going to be in touch with us when she finally finds out who exactly her opponent is, and we will definitely have her on here again.
Hell yeah.
For that.
We got to hype the shit out of that, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It sucks it won't be on the internet to watch it. I mean, it's a Queen's card. I mean, we'll be lucky if they're, if the lights are on. I'll probably fight my candlelight.
Stop it. What is your, let's pick that. Let's unpackage that one for a second. What the hell
They're going to bring cars in. What they're going to do is they're going to bring cars into the arena.
Oh,
and have everybody turn the headlights on like Angela Magana trains in fucking Puerto Rico when they come out to Queens.
Oh my God! You hit both bases at the same fucking time, Tommy. You fucking took a shit on Puerto Rico and Queens. You're a Jesus. Where
What's the difference?
Oh my God! You know what? And that's a proud heritage there in both cases. Get the fuck out of here! I don't want to buzz you because I want to scare our listeners. That buzzer's a little tough. I've been listening back. Got to be more.
Here comes the story
judicious.
of the hurricane.
Oh my God! No, you know what? I'm sorry, guys.
I wanted you to do it. That's why.
I know. You had to. You gave me the fucking Reuben Carter. How dare you, Thomas? That's so, even Chris is going, he double burned you. I'm like, yeah, he did. Yeah, he fucking did.
Chris is sitting somewhere salty as a motherfucker right now.
Chris, he's I think the only saving grace in this is that she said she's going to come back on in, a little less than a month, hopefully. So but it had to be serious for him to miss this one.
Yeah, but do you notice how the two guests that he was excited to come on, he wasn't here for? Amanda Bobby Cooper, he couldn't stay on. And
That's
Diana.
True. Is he, you think our boy's getting panic attacks?
I don't know. I don't know. Either
Paranoia?
that or the universe just doesn't want him to be happy.
Wow, Tommy. Like, you went, Jesus Christ. Hey, man, everybody's got their struggles, bro. But, like, the universe doesn't want you to be happy. Jesus. Man, that could stay with a man. Chris, don't listen to him. Fucking call me if you're feeling
not
sad.
Listening anyway.
This is terrible, man. Universe doesn't want. That's heavy. That is heavy shit, Thomas.
Yeah.
God damn you. Jesus, man. But she's a great guest. I'm excited to have her come back on, man. Dante,
hopefully we can get Dante on too. I've been trying.
Yeah. I know. But you know what I love is that he legit didn't even address it. He's like, nah, man, I know you've been trying, so I'm not going to talk to it. Like, it's not. I'm not gonna. He's like, yep, maybe, yep.
All I heard was, oh man.
Oh, exactly. And you know what? Now it makes sense that's why she laughed so much when we were both like, you'll knock out whoever's coming in the car. It's like, oh yeah, it's Coach. It makes perfect sense. She's like, not gonna happen. But man.
So
crazy
so
shows.
We do have a card that's coming up with the last few minutes that we have left of this show. Sage Northcutt's coming back. I think he's gonna lose. He's fighting Tybolt Giotti.
Yeah.
Or however the hell you say his name.
He's fighting somebody that swears. So automatically I'm on the other guy's team. So It's over.
You're not going to hear too many G. Willikers out of his opponent, that's for sure.
Gosh, guys. Fuck out of here. All right. Yeah,
hey,
Pluto.
Derek Lewis is fighting.
The Black Beast. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Another Ngannou killer.
But my question is, who do you think is going to win between Donald Cerrone and Yancy Medeiros? That's going to be a fucking war.
But you know what I love about that fucking war? You know what it's not? It's not on a pay-per-view. They're not trying to get, crazy amounts of ducats out of us for that one because they recognize where it's at. I still think that Cerrone has more kill power than who was that crazy fight that Yancy just had? Who was the opponent with that one? I know it was a back and forth. But it was the back and forth crazy business. But I just feel like if Yancy lets Donald hit him as many times in succession as he did a lot of times in the last fight, I think Donald does it. However, that being said, if Yancy starts fast, which Donald notoriously doesn't, it could be a bad night for Donald. And if he gets pieced up as quick or in as bad of a fashion as he did against Darren Till, Cerrone should be given some thought to calling it a career. He really should. I hate to say it, but I don't want to see him keep getting fucking concussed badly. If he wins, continue. But if he loses badly, consider becoming a monster spokesperson and driving that RV, on tours and shit. So, who knows? Well, how about you? What are you thinking?
I don't know. Like you were saying with Yancy's last fight, it was amazing, and he showed as much grit as you could possibly have. I don't want to fully think that Cerrone might be completely on the back skids, but I don't know. You know what I mean?
Let me preface it. Let me bookend it by saying I don't want it to be the case. If it was between you and me, Tommy, right? We'd see 10 more cowboy fights, but that'd be selfish on our part. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. That's February 18th, which is a Sunday. Also on Sunday, for the listeners, that if you're in the tri-state area, if you can, register at Madama Jiu-Jitsu for the Matt Serra Kimura Workshop. Madama Jiu-Jitsu is found on Fisher Boulevard in Toms River, New Jersey.
And it's a benefit, right?
Yes, it's a $30 donation. What's the name of the? Let me get the name of the.
They're saving animals. I know that.
It's for Save Rescue.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Save Rescue.
Okay.
So
there you go.
It's a $30 donation. You come down to Madama. You learn some Kimuras. You help out some pets. A rescue pet is always the best one. Don't go to these puppy mills and these puppy stores and buy these damaged dogs. Go to a pet rescue. Get your pet from there. You got anything going on with the Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu there, Omar? At
the end of March, we're going to be doing a grand opening for the new space. We're expanding, so we're going to have Rob Kahn down for the new space there. So that's March 31st.
Really?
So we're excited there. Yeah, oh yeah, man.
Does that mean we're going to be getting Rob Kahn on the show?
I'm going to be trying, my man, because you want to talk about somebody as outspoken as like a Dante Rivera. Rob Kahn is a scary prospect. Unfiltered Rob Kahn. Yeah, holy shit balls. That guy's old school in every sense of the word, and he'd be a great interview. So I'll try. I'll definitely start that now.
All right, well, that works. Well, listen, everybody, that's the show. We had a lot of fun with Dianna and Dante.
Yeah.
Jumping on for a little cameo. So for ADK Fightwear, Black Hole Jiu-Jitsu, Madama Jiu-Jitsu, 2-Minute Warning Sports 360, I'm the Reverend Tommy D with El Professor, Omar Sangarima. Chris is somewhere. We don't know where he is. We will see you guys next Monday night. We are Pride Rules Podcast. Good night.